Hello friends, I'm the Organizer Advisor here to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. So welcome. Today is Saturday the 28th of January and we have made tremendous progress. I'm going to do like a little Sunday coffee time tomorrow where we're just going to review everything we've accomplished because I want you to really be able to reflect back on everything we've done over the course of these last it'll be 29 days, but huge improvements. I'm feeling it. I'll just say I'm feeling it. I do it with you and I go through the whole process with you because as I work, I come up with either different ideas or something that I want to add. So it really helps me to kind of revitalize my energy as I go through the thematic organizing and the document organization. Sorry, the birds are really talkative. But today we're going to do thematic organizing, and this is going to be our cameras. And I'm doing this video early because today, Saturday, is our outdoor fun family, take your pet for a walk, go play soccer with your kids kind of day. So it's fresh air, sunshine, happy exercise outdoor day. So this is a day to let your inner wild child out responsibly. So let's talk a little bit about our health and beauty routines. Make sure if you're out and about, you take some sort of hydration beverage. This is electrolytes, which I seem to need today. But also, get out and just enjoy fresh air. Breathe in that beautiful fresh air. Connect with nature. Again, I say it every time, but the research on your body, your blood pressure, and your brain chemistry when you have really gone out and connected with nature, it really benefits your whole being. So psychologically, physically, emotionally, spiritually, it covers it all. Go out and, hug a tree. You'll feel a lot better. So that's our exercise, health and beauty. Maybe take, a meditation mat out and just go sit under a tree and enjoy the sunshine if the weather is conducive to you, for you to be able to get out. If not, sit by a window. Just get some light therapy going. Then our color for today, remember we'll pick up with structured colors on Monday for our garment wearing, but right now we're just kind of going through and systematically wearing freestyle colors and just pick something out, maybe create a new outfit you haven't worn before, but wear it, launder it, mend it, iron it, whatever, get it back in ready to wear condition. So if it doesn't make you look and feel fabulous, it's clutter. So out it goes. Document organization. We are working on filing the piles, 10 daily documents. So do your hard copy filing or your electronic digital data. So we cleaned our computer, we have our hard drives, we are ready to back up our data. We're going to do that at the end of the month, which is coming up quickly. So spend a little time getting some of that digital. Hi, Victoria, how are you? Thank you for watching. Spend a little time getting some of that digital data organized so that we can back it up. And I went through a computer crash and it's incredibly stressful when you think you just lost everything. So let's be proactive in preventing and make sure that we've backed up our digital data. So make sure that you know where all of your documents are. Clean off your digital desktop and start to get things organized and ready for a download. You can also, FYI, download your social media account. So if you store all your pictures on your social media, you can download that to a zip file and then download that to your hard drive. So if you have posts and recipes and photos and all of that on your social media, you can actually back that up too. You want to back up your phone. So we're going to do all that at the end of the month, which is I think Tuesday. So let's go ahead and get busy. So for the next 2 days, we're just going to work on filing the piles. Let's finalize the filing and let's get some of those digital documents ready for downloading. So what is our thematic organizing for today? Well, you guessed it. It is photography equipment. Now, you all know, if you've been on my channel or my social media, I take a lot of pictures. So all the pictures that you see are pictures that I take. I've been taking pictures for a long time. I've had absolutely no training in photography, zero. And my son's a great photographer, and he struggles with trying to teach me all of the f-stops, and I don't get any of that. I just look through the lens and shoot. So, but I do have a lot of camera equipment and of course video equipment because I do a lot of filming. So what we want to do is gather. That's our first step in organizing anything, is we gather. We gather all of our cameras, lenses, camera cards, battery chargers, get your camera bag, and we're going to clean everything. And I got my Listerine spray here, sorry, and I've got some canned air. But for my lenses, I use lens wipes, and you can get a pack of these. I think you get like 50 of them. I use it for my glasses, and I use it for my lenses on my camera. So, before you use any kind of harsh chemicals or a cloth that will scratch your lens, I suggest lens wipes. That's what they're manufactured for. But you want to clean your lenses. You want to clean your camera. Now, for the outside of the camera, I do use my Listerine spray. And so again, spray the cloth, not the camera. You don't want to get water in your camera. So what I do is I spray my microfiber cloth. This thing has come in handy all week since we've been doing electronics. And I just wipe down the camera, especially where you have where you hold it, because you want to make sure that, you're removing bacteria and oils. So. And then I wipe down the outside of the lens. This doesn't have to be a harsh process, but you do want to keep your camera equipment clean and as little dust as possible. So you want to clean your camera bag and make sure that you don't have any dust debris. It's oftentimes you take the cameras outside to the ball field, out when you're out in nature, and then you end up getting like sticks and twigs and leaves and things in your camera bag. So go ahead and clean that. I'm just wiping down my camera strap because I tend to wind that around my hand when I'm taking photos. So I'm just going to kind of wipe it down just to kind of clean it. It's okay. That's just me. Okay. So same thing with all of your other cameras. So this has the lens. I'm just going to use my lens wipe. I have my big lens here, so I can use one lens wipe to clean all of my lenses because they don't get that dirty. But it is going to save some of your photos from having big smudge thumbprints. So I just gently clean, and you can also use this on any of your lens filters. So, and while we're cleaning, I want to just kind of remind that if you're doing your home inventory, this is another item that you're going to want to put the serial numbers down. So if you're working on your home inventory, and I know the question's going to come, why should we do a home inventory? Well, because you want to have an idea of how much all of the items in your home cost, so that you make sure you have enough coverage on your insurance to replace. So having an idea, and if you have an inventory, and you can do a digital inventory and then store it on a hard drive and put that in your safe. Or you can do a hard copy inventory, which is what I do. And I store that in my safe, and then that way I have all the serial numbers, description of the item, and then that way if something were to happen, both if there's a, catastrophe in my home, I can grab that when I grab my important document binder out of the safe if I have to evacuate my home, and then I have a list of everything I own, and then I calculate a replacement cost, so then I can update my insurance policy, make sure I have enough coverage. You may have specialty items such as electronics may need a certain rider. I have artwork that has to have a certain inclusion on the policy. Instruments may have to have an inclusion. Collectibles, those kind of things, you want to talk to your insurance agent to see if they're covered under your policy. If not, you may need to get an additional rider on your policy. So, okay, So go gather, and then you may want to group and go through. You can group by categories, like I have different lenses for different cameras, video cameras, camera chargers. I like to keep my batteries charged because my camera is kept right by the door, so as I am exiting the house, like my grab and go binder, I can grab it. That way I can capture some really special moments. I have like 11,000 photos on my phone, and I have 50,000 photos on this hard drive. So you want to grab your camera cards, and I have a little camera card case, and this works out really well. But what you don't want to do is try and go out and take pictures with your camera with no camera card. So have these close by your camera. I just keep them in my camera bag. But you're going to want to be able to liberate some of the space on these camera cards. So what I do is I go through and just download whatever photos I have, put them on a folder on my computer or on my hard drive. And so that way they're safe, they're protected, and then I have more storage on my camera card. I really don't like going to like my grandson's football game. I'm trying to take a picture. I snap a couple and it's like, camera card full. I'm like, what? No, I just missed a shot. So all of these are already clean. They're ready to go. So you want to go ahead and organize your photos. That's some of that digital data, and you're going to back them up, because you know how heartbreaking it is when you lose your photos. So all of those special moments are going to be backed up on our hard drive. So that's what we're going to work on this weekend. So that's for today and tomorrow. Just finishing up the electronics. We've worked on electronics all week. So we're electronic updated, and we are backing up all of our data. So I will be back with you tomorrow. Tomorrow's not going to be any togas involved, except for our Sunday prep steps to set us up for success during the week. But I would like to just have kind of like what we've accomplished thus far, because it's been kind of comprehensive, but since it's compartmentalized comprehensiveness, it's hard to go back and really look at everything you've accomplished. You just kind of are feeling it. But when you go back and look at all the things that we've done, and then you can really start to self-assess how you're feeling in comparison to how you felt when you started. And then we still have a ways to go, but we're doing it step by step. It's kind of fun. It's not overwhelming, and that brings a lot of joy. You feel more empowered. You're feeling more successful. It's not culminated yet, so you don't get that really big, wow, everything in my life is organized. But we've made so much progress. You're starting to get the concept of dedicated spaces and how important that is. So I'm actually going to do some organization for a client this week. So I'm going to have to do shorter videos because it's going to be quite a project. So until tomorrow, have a wonderful day. Get outside, get some sunshine, connect with nature. I take my hula hoop out. I don't care what my one neighbor thinks. 60-year-old woman out hula hooping in her backyard. So anyway, benefits of living in the country. Only one neighbor's going to see me. All right. Have a wonderful day. Love you all for being here. Thank you for your support, your kind words. Thank you for supporting my work, both on the Facebook page and the YouTube channel. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.